Okay. Anywho, Seino, as you roll the dice, and they make their movements across the stone dais, or not dais, but the stone altar in front of you, and in front of this great mage's statue, I need you to roll me 2d6.
Oh, okay.
2 dreidels?
There's the first one.
Oh no. No.
Oh.
No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it, bro. Roll again. There's one more.
I'm
Okay.
Oh my god.
The dichotomy!
Both sides of the extreme.
At least it wasn't Snake Eyes. Fuck.
Oh my god, it's 7.
7?
7?
7.
I summoned the Herald.
Please no. Please no.
No, please no.
Please no.
But then we could,
no.
make a wrestling ring and make the Herald wrestle Primus.
Oh my god.
Teleport him in here.
Oh my.
All right. What the? Weird. Oh, maybe it's this. Huh. The light isn't working. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working.
Okay.
You're good.
So the Herald and Primus walk into a bar.
Suddenly they team up. And we have to fight them both. It just says Conflux ends. You all die.
Or the JoJo meme to be continued.
Oh my god.
I still like my idea of the giant coffee cup.
You just short circuit. It'll be fine.
You'll just pee.
Because you mentioned JoJo,
What level
I know
spell is water? First level.
Sorry, I'm still learning Foundry. I don't know why this isn't. How do I make darkness then?
Okay.
I thought I just make the light black, but it doesn't work.
Ooh. Black light.
Can we theater of the mind?
I guess. I just really wanted to. Oh, there it is.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Look at that Seino.
Seino's chuckle.
Dude.
You can see his eyes, bro.
It's like that Incredibles meme.
Okay,
You know that the dad from The Incredibles?
I have a question.
Yeah.
These, this is rug, right? This red stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how high are these bookcases?
Like 10 feet.
So we can kind of see that it's getting dark over there.
Yeah, this is not... Yes, everyone sees this.
Okay, cool.
All right, anyway. All right, Seino, as the dice
God.
roll, the area becomes instantaneously darkened. A black light emanates out, contorting and coiling around the statue of the mage like a serpent.
Oh my god, I'm getting shivers.
Why not take a gamble? What have you to lose?
Oh my god.
Let's give
And with that, a voice speaks.
A sultry call of the die roll. It seems I've been called to a new house to gamble. Damn, boy. Right at the heart of all things, you took a chance. And you rolled a lucky 7. Tell me, boy, what is it that you seek?
I was told that if we get you to this place, we'll be rewarded. And I'm always up for a gamble this hard.
That's why I asked you, boy, what do you want?
I would love your aid in this particular situation we're in. I bet you can feel the pressure of this place.
This place is a little, kind of a squares dance. Things are too rigid here. A little too much law for my taste. I don't sense any of the primordial calls of chance. Everything in here bleeds with the need of control. And not a single bit of respect for what you can't. You want my aid, boy? With what exactly?
I guess with anything that could help us to fight this creature we are all planning to go up against.
That didn't sound very confident. You sure that's what you want?
I don't know what your kind of thought is on how you could aid me, because that is the first time I've ever seen you, heard of you, I guess. So I don't really know what to ask for in this particular situation.
Sounds like fear to me, boy. You know what it is that you desire. I can feel it. I can hear it whispering from inside you. Don't waste my time. You rolled the dice, boy. Now, ask your prize.
I want power.
Finally, you speak the truth. Power. Power comes in many forms, boy. And it all comes with a price. You willing to pay it, huh? You willing to taste what it means?
I will take everything that will help me on my journey to help my comrades.
So be it.
The dice disappear.
Oh, that was stressful.
Be right back, my food's here.
Oh my god.
Holy!
I love it.
What?
It's a
Be right back.
powerful snack, dude. It's a
Yeah.
powerful snack.
So now that the DM is
Dude.
gone, do you guys like what you see? Would you guys like to play with in your own campaign? Well, character signups are up for Corvinus.
Indeed, they are.
Hey, they are.
If you type in exclamation point Discord in the chat and click on the first link, you'll go right to the Discord where you can sign up to play in Corvinus.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that little dip out, but I had to grab my food. And I felt good to play the game with Black again, man. It's been a long time.
Damn.
I started to feel it at the end there. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
All right. So, as a Gambler Black fades, and the deal has been made, you said anything, right?
I did, yes.
Oh.
Yo. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, let me think for a second while I eat a little bit. As of right now, nothing is happening, so you guys can roleplay.
Okay.
Look like,
Well,
can I...
what was
Yeah, maybe we should go ask about what happened. Maybe.
Did you guys hear
Luka
something?
immediately rushed
Should-
there.
Challa gets there first.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Hey, get back. Yeah. Seino.
Okay.
Challa keeps his bow up right into Seino's face. Are you okay? Are you doing fine?
I think
Seino.
so.
What was that? What was that like?
Is Challa threatening party members again?
He puts his bow down quickly.
I would say
No,
that
he isn't.
She rolls
I
her eyes.
roll. Sen will like look to his hands that are now empty and just says, "I rolled the dice.
The
Mm.
dice?
The black dice. I called up on the offer that the fortuitous foray gave us. That he handed me the black dice for.
Oh.
So you rolled the black dice here?
I mean, it's probably like it could be the last place I've ever going to witness. So if I don't do it here, when do I do it? So yes, I
Challa
did.
gets a big grin across his face when he realizes. And Seino
Luka,
explains what happened.
Luka's like kind of walking back and forth thinking to himself.
He walks up and he reaches to like just pat Seino's I guess the side of his knee.
Getting shorter.
Good move, Seino. I see
How do
you've
we know that's a
committed.
good move?
Oh, what's
I
Sorry.
must
Who did you
say,
speak
you're
to?
gonna
the fortuitous foray told us that his patron is the Gambler Black. So I think I talked to the Gambler Black in person.
Mhm.
And I must say, I may be a little bit reckless of the kind of words that I said, but I really mean it. He asked me of what I want, and I said power to aid you guys the best that I can. And when he said to gave him a price, I may have said anything. I don't know how good it is or what the price is going to be, but I guess we're gonna find out soon.
And Challa's when he says everything, Challa's smile drops and his eyebrows raise up far. Well, I thought it was a good move because Seino obviously read the omens of the room and felt it in his heart. This is the time he'll connect to his patron. And then he starts to pace back and forth like Luka. But everything?
Not everything.
Everything.
No,
Oh.
anything.
That's what I'm.
Much
What
better.
is
We're fine then.
everything?
Anything. So he can't take everything. We'll be fine.
So I
Luka,
guess we're going to see.
well, Luka puts his hands on either side of Seino's shoulders as far as he can reach, because he's a tall guy, right? He's tall.
True.
So he kind of basically like steals himself, looks deeply at him, and whispers, I hope whatever everything is doesn't cost us the same amount.
Sen will like look down to Luka, then look to Challa, and like then speaks up. You know what? I must say I became closer and closer. Like I see you guys, you all, like this group. I see it like as the family I've never had. And if this patron is giving me the option to do anything that is in my power to be at best aid to get us through this hell of a place, then I will take every price I can to make sure we get through this okay. And he like slightly gets a teardrop because he never like said it out loud.
Challa smirks and he takes a step forward. He's like, well, thank you so much for that, Seino. For making a sacrifice for us.
I could
Thank you.
understand that.
And he hugs his shin.
I just hope, because the Gambler Black sounded like a person who sees a good gamble in everything. So I don't know how much of a help or like an obstacle this trade will be, but that's the only thing we have to find out, I guess. So we will see. I hope I made the right choice, but I think I would do this choice every day of the week.
And the choice has been made. Path has been drawn.
Luka smiles and gives him a pat, feeling more reassured in their dynamic. All right. Let's see what the girls and guy is up to.
Hold on. As you turn to deal with that. All right. You ready, Maelie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so there was some RP that Astra and Maelie did, since Astra wasn't going to be able to be here, that they wanted to be able to do. So, in full disclosure, Maelie and I shall now perform this roleplay, and I will do it as Chadra. So I'm going to handle Iris parts, and then Maelie will roleplay as normal. So, all right. Whack. All right. Shortly after the fight ended, silence seemed to fill the room, and soon after the group began to disperse. Irha wandered off towards the branded mage, picking up his book. He felt the grooves on the front. An uneasy feeling of sadness felt tight within his chest. Taking a soft huff, he wandered over to one of the fallen mana reavers. Sliding his clawed gloves across the delicate swords, his robes were worn and battered, torn where the reavers' swords had taken their hits. Taking one of the swords, he placed it gently in his hands. How unique. Discussing with Luka, quickly finding he needed to consult Effie, but turning, he came to find Maelie standing beside her. Guilt. He focused on her for a moment. The overwhelming feeling of guilt trickled down his spine. He gripped the sword with both hands before making his way over to the two ladies. Standing beside Effie, he glanced towards Maelie. He didn't know what to say.
Maelie stiffened slightly as Irha joined the group. She glanced up at him from under her hat, accidentally meeting his eyes as he looked at her, and quickly glanced away again. Looking at the desk, it seemed Effie was wrapped up in her project for the moment. Maelie assumed there would be a little time before Effie needed her advice, so she turned to him and asked, "Need something, Irha?"
Irha froze. His heart seemed to skip a beat as her voice rang. Adjusting his tone, he coughed and straightened his pose. Yes, may we talk? His hands gripped the sword tighter now. Thankfully, his gloves were quite tough. He took a step back, hoping to bring Maelie away from Effie. A more private conversation was hinted.
Sure. She whispers to Effie, "Be right back." But she's pretty sure Effie doesn't hear it because Effie keeps tinkering. She purses her lips a little, looking around, and then starts to walk towards one of the teleporters and waves for Irha to follow her. So, what's on your mind?
Irha quickly followed, stumbling on his feet. Geez, she's quite quick. It's about the kid, he mumbled before finally catching up with her. He took his stride beside her, making their way towards the teleporters. I'd like to speak about that and your viewpoints on it.
When he mentions the kid, Maelie stumbles too, but quickly rights herself. Yeah, that was... She swallows past the lump in her throat and nods briskly, stopping to turn and face Irha. Well, let's talk then. She seems to be waiting on him to expound on the subject first.
He looked down to her. He would have placed the sword neatly at his feet first. Normally I would begin with saying sorry. He paused and took a glance to his side before focusing back on her. But sorry isn't something that can excuse my actions. I thought what I was doing was right. Stumbling. His chest felt tight.
Maelie bites her lip when she hears sorry, but she watches his face as he begins to apologize. It just got out of hand so fast. I was so relieved to find you both in the town square alive, but please, can you explain a little more? Why did you think it was right?
I came to believe perhaps ending him where he stood would stop any more instances. It would stop future problems. He gently held his hands, running his claws over each other. He was a fucking idiot. A child who should never have had such a huge responsibility, and he held it so carelessly.
Yeah, he was a child who inherited some adult's problem and did the best he could. Even I, another adult doing the best I could, couldn't stop the portal. Primus himself was controlling it. What was coming through the portal was already going to stop any more future problems in that town. Her eyes are getting a little misty around the edges now. I wish you would listen to me. And then, looking down at herself, she whispers, I wish I had explained it better.
He could have came to someone sooner. Instead, he hid it. He hid it away until it could no longer be fixed. He danced around the problem until the very last second. He scoffed, his hands grasping onto one another. He did the exact shit we did with the Wakatanda. Maybe, if there were more precautions, it could have been avoided completely.
Maelie crosses her arms tightly, hugging herself, still looking down. Well, maybe he was told by the previous owner never to tell anyone else. Maybe nobody else in the town could have helped. Now we'll never know.
Irha took a deep sigh, running his hands through his hair. No, we won't.
It's so difficult. She clears her throat, trying not to cry. Always trying to help, and ending up failing every time.
Irha glanced to the side as he hesitantly placed a hand on her shoulder. You help everyone more than you know, Maelie. Just sometimes people, they don't listen. He adjusted himself. I didn't listen, and I paid with everything. I should have, Maelie. I didn't want to see another town be destroyed. That outcome was... I just wanted to avoid it.
We keep trying to do right, but it just ends up so wrong. Do you think we're doomed to hurt the people around us?
No, I just think we've been placed in the wrong place, at the wrong time. I know you want everyone to have fortunate outcomes. Every time you've set at yourself in a diplomatic standpoint, even with staring at death itself in the face, and yet here you are.
He moves one hand up to where his rests on her shoulder and squeezes his hand lightly. Thank you, Irha. She takes a deep breath and looks him in the eyes again. I'll keep trying. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Oh, God. All right. Fine. Irha felt her hand rest on his. His heart felt warm and fuzzy. No, catching her gaze, his heart seemed to skip a beat again. This wasn't the first time it's felt like this. No, Maelie, I think that's all. He gave a half smile, unsure of what he should say next. Though I'm much weaker now, and I'm unsure of my paths ahead. He removed his hand from her shoulder. You'll find the group's right direction. I know you will. His voice seemed to crack as he stepped away. He can't get closer. They meet death's door every day.
Wait. She reaches for him as he moves away. I don't understand. Weaker now? How? He scoffs a little. You seem to do fine in that battle.
I've paid my consequences for my actions. Damocles ensured this. He took a half chuckle, but tears seemed to swell. He straightened himself as he swallowed the lump that resided. Let's hope I continue to excel then. I can't assist with any of my gifts until I have proven I am worthy of them.
Consequences? From what happened in town? Wait, you lost all your paladin abilities? She gasps and covers her mouth with both of her hands. Irha! She starts to blink quickly. What do you have to do to get to prove your worth, to get your powers back?
I don't know, Maelie, but that's not going to change anything. He gave a slight thumbs up, trying to reassure himself. Just a bit harder now, that's it. I did this to myself. Tears starting to go down his cheeks before he realized it. I broke my oath. This is what I deserve. I will not be making this error again. I'll continue to do my best in battle, Maelie, as you do the same. Trying his best to escape the conversation. Now, he couldn't look at her much longer. It only grew louder.
Maelie reaches out and grabs his arm with her left hand. Tears are starting to spill down her cheeks, too. I want to help, Irha. I don't want to see you fail. Please. She's swiping furiously at her own eyes with her right hand, but the tears just don't seem to stop. I want to see the light inside that I fell in love with shine in you again.
Shit. He paused. She's crying. He's crying. Fuck. No, man, please don't cry. He pulled her close to him, holding her in an embrace. He gave an uneasy sigh as he rested his head on hers. Maelie, I won't fall. You just need to keep pushing yourself forward, all right? He felt his face fluster. Maelie could hear his heart pounding. He stopped his sentence before beginning another. You need to continue to kindle yourself. Seeing you be who you are drives me forward. It drives everyone forward. We need you to keep being you.
She hugs him back tightly, crying into the feathers on his cloak for a moment. But eventually, she takes a deep, shuddery breath and pushes back on his chest, just a little, so she can look up in his face, but she doesn't want to break the embrace just yet. She slaps his breastplate gently with both hands. Don't you dare let me down. She's starting to get her confidence back a little bit from his encouraging words, and gives him a teary smile. I'll keep being me, but I don't think I'd be the same me without you. I meant what I said. I love you, Irha. I'm sorry I was too much of an idiot and didn't tell you sooner.
The words rang in his mind. He gave a soft chuckle as he held her close. His hands rested on her sides as he moved his left hand to her face cheek. He ran his claw gently along her soft features. I won't. Letting you down would be the biggest mistake I've ever done. He moved his hand from her cheek to her hat and pulled it down playfully over her eyes. I'm glad you told me, Maelie. I want to believe that love you too, he questioned himself. This feeling felt too unreal. It scared him. Let's get back to the group, yes? I'm sure they have a lot more ahead of us.
She blushes as he caresses her face, hope shining in her eyes. But as the hat covers her eyes and Irha says he might love her back, she gives one of her cute giggles. She nods, straightening her hat, and starts to walk back towards Effie.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. Sorry, I had to get it out of my chest.
End scene.
Finishing it up, Irha walked her back to the stage.
Storm.
That was amazing. You guys did fucking great.
Thank you.
Just claps all around.
I would have preferred if Astra did it, but I am glad to have been of service.
Oh my god.
All right. Oh my god.
I did all that while eating beef and broccoli.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You guys,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right.
Get it out,
That was
everybody.
great.
Have yourselves a cry. You earned it.
I'm not crying. I'm laughing so hard. I'm crying.
Oh, okay. Well, that too, I guess. I didn't think it was that funny. Jeez.
It's just the delivery. That's
It's
the
just
funny part.
It's just it catches you so off guard, right? Because you imagine Astra writing this like, hee, I'm gonna get Arcadum to do all this. Like, the deviousness got me.
God.
It's the fact that like she wrote this knowing that you would have to deliver this today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I did my fucking job, all right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
You did an awesome job.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, I need to...
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
I'll play chicken. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Oh man. Why are you guys crying over there?
We weren't crying, just sweating through our eyes, Effie.
You should probably see our cleric about that.
Inside check that real quick.
Maybe you should get your face checked.
It's clear that
Okay.
they're crying though.
Seino, regardless
Challa?
of the decision that you made or what you said to the gambler, I'm with you. This was a powerful thing to do.
Thank you, Challa. I hope this won't, like, pay back in an awful way. But I'm sure we get through this, like we always do. And he, like, smirks a little.
Yeah, we always do. Off to the others.
Effie's
okay.
kind of click-clacking away on her keyboard, which is the convalescence kit. And she kind of looks up at Maelie, now returning her after her long departure. And she looks at Luka, who has now joined her. So, I've already turned off the teleporters. I don't know what else we might want to look at. I know the batteries were of interest to you, Maelie.
Yeah.
And I just wanted you to take a look. And she hacker mans into the battery tree.
One thing about the statue before we get there, as they do walk away, as Seino and Challa do walk away, Challa will take a glance back at the statue and look at it very closely, and you'll do a flux sense check on the statue to see if there's any change in it since what Seino did happened.
The statue is cracked.
Mm-hmm.
All over the
Oh.
place.
Ooh.
Black energy
Oh!
sifting through it. Challa, you get the feeling that whatever price Seino had to pay hasn't been paid yet, but will be soon.
My god.
He sighs, looks down behind the bookshelf, and then when he comes out from behind the bookshelf, he has a smile shooting at Seino. Trying to put on a brave face for him, hoping the best.
What's wrong with
Okay.
your face, Challa?
What? Same as yours.
What's wrong with mine?
Look in a mirror.
She
Oh
pulls out
my
her
God.
mirror and looks. There's nothing wrong with my face.
Exactly. What are you doing on that computer? I mean, on that device.
I suddenly gained the knowledge of this a few months ago, and this is my first time doing anything with it.
Okay.
And you want me to help you how?
Yes.
What?
Oh, I remember
Okay.
this sort of. Challa's recalling his Taladonic knowledge, looking at the keyboard and the symbols, and he can kind of understand it. Oh, my uncle used to make tutorial videos for this sort of thing.
She nods.
Oh
A
my
video.
God.
It's a video.
Well, he used to stand in the public square with a device very similar to this. He used to start every sermon with, "Hello, friends. Today
Okay.
we are going to
I
learn."
I see
Uh,
why you wanted to do a
How to do
circus
this.
so intently.
So since you know what the I have no idea.
She Arcadum, she had clicked on the battery option. What what pops up on the screen after she does that?
Arcadum?
Pause champ?
Oh, I was fucking muted. Sorry.
Broccoli champ.
I've been talking for like. Anyway.
Oh my God.
So anyway, you as you approach and activate the battery access point, you can see that there are several graphs that appear before you, all of them at differing levels, as if to indicate the amount of mana that there is in being used. There is one that is at the absolute highest, and that is the central chamber.
Is that in this room?
Negative. Each of these have a descriptor, and they match the decisions that you had before. Each of them representing the amount of mana that are being used to power each of the different facilities. Aperture's End, where you suspect Primus could be found, is currently maxed out at mana.
And it gives me options.
It does. You can manipulate how much mana there is in different places. You can also register mana into different containment containers within those facilities. You can also select advanced options.
I click on that.
All right, advanced options show the different facilities that are currently active that use mana, such as the Foundry. There's also the Oratory, and what else is there? Oh God. Oh fuck. And the Astral Yard.
Ooh.
Yard.
So, what are my options with this? Like, I can siphon.
You can go into the advanced options to find out more about what those options mean.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
All right.
Okay.
Let me type all this out for you.
Cool.
All right. Which of those would you like to investigate?
Let's go into the OOC. Me wants to do Astral Yard, but my in-character response would be Oratory.
So, using your in-character decision, you select the Oratory, and you can see that there are several different options in front of you that now show spell creation, current spells being created, although there's no details given. It basically shows that there is a ledger of ordering, logistically speaking, for which pieces need what mana, and scheduled, and when those pieces of mana will be supplied. It's like a production spreadsheet, I guess.
Okay, I backspace and go to Astral Yard.
Okay, as you click on the Astral Yard, it shows a project that is currently being, constructed. It is approximately at 80%, and it is a minor vessel. They're building a spaceship.
Does it give me details about what this spaceship is supposed to do, like the objective?
It's a vessel. I was just telling you that out of character. But the objective is to be built. And it says it is codenamed... Let's see here. Correction Protocol.
Does it give me, like, any hint on where this is?
It is being built in the Astral Yard, which is in the depths of Aperture's End.
Okay, you guys. I have an idea.
What?
Well, let's talk it out first before you implement it, okay?
I'm sure whatever it is, Ira speaks. I'm sure whatever it is, we can handle it. And he will reach out and grab Maelie's hand.
Ew. Challa.
Ah,
Challa, come over
Yeah.
here.
yes.
Allergic.
Look over my shoulder at the
Effie.
screen.
Oh,
Look at this thing right here.
okay.
Do you see
Advanced
it?
options.
Yeah?
You want to? Okay, it's version. Okay, I don't
Yeah?
mind this one. Oh,
Okay. Do you see what I'm
Good
looking at right
UI?
here? She
exactly.
tippy taps at the...
Everyone pause there for a second. Seino, what are you doing?
At the moment, I'm like, obviously, Seino would be in thought of like what his contract now means, what he got. But at the moment, he's like kind of just listening in because he want to know what's up next. But he's kind of unsettled because he doesn't know what's going to happen.
Make me a perception check.
All right.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my
Oh.
god!
No,
I'm perceiving.
that was the one I wanted you to fail.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
All right. Seino, and
You-
as you are deep
Use
in,
your fate storm.
as you are deep in thought. All right.
I can't outside of combat.
I know,
Otherwise I would.
know.
As you are deep in thought, Seino, you look up and you notice that Irha is holding Maelie's hand, and there is a warmth that the two of them are sharing. Very often in these times of great uncertainty, where there is death and destruction all around you, to have something truly worth living for to be presented before you is a rare and noble thing. It's quite a valuable thing.
Oh. Yes. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
goodness!
guys,
Cut
here
their
we
hands
go!
off! Cut their hands off!
Oh my god, I swear.
I'm hyperventilating, guys.
And what you need
Good.
to understand is that you are a barbarian of hate. And you asked the
Oh, no.
Gambler Black for more power.
Oh no.
And the power of hate diminishes that of its opposite. The price for your strength is this. Irha lets go of Maelie's hand and turns away.
She blushes. Only then she looks at Irha, wondering why he turned away.
Oh, wait.
Seino, you feel your heart quicken, your muscles strengthen. From now on, when you activate your trance, your hate starts at 2 additional dice. And the deal is struck. And I hope
That you're happy, boy.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Wait.
Did he? Wait,
I-
oh
Did
my
I
God.
did I gamble away Ira's love?
well, you're a barbarian of hate. And only love
Oh
can
my-
pay for hate. I'll be back.
What?
Be right back.
You stole their.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Seino.
Oh my god.
Oh man, all the cringe was worth it.
All
After
that
all,
build.
You asked for anything.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, I love this.
Nipped it in the bud.
Nip
I
it
guess
in the
nobody
bud.
is loving in my house.
Yeah.
Bro, what the
No love for you. Only hate.
Only hate, no room for love.
Bro, oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Like for real, when he said, like when the music kicked in, my heart dropped.
So did Iris.
Oh my, oh my god, no. Oh my god, Astra is gonna hate me when she watches this fucking session.
Good,
Oh
good.
my
Let
God.
me hate
Just
run
have
through
Astra
you.
to worry about.
Well, I don't know if Irha will ever know.
Yeah, we have
That's
to find
true.
out. That's rough.
Oh my god. Hey, I
May-
get 4d6 when I...
Maelie's gonna have whiplash after this. Like,
Oh my god.
okay, so
Man, I really should have specified like anything me related.
Yeah,
right?
you should have,
Mhm.
buddy.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I was
Well-
muted this whole time.
So Challa, she's
Okay, bring
she's
up the terminal,
tip-tapping-
the
she's
troubleshoot.
tip-tapping at the thing. At
You
the
have to wait for the spot to
astral.
load.
No, it's loaded.
No. Hit the toggle key.
I'm hitting it.
It's the one
It's-
with the
it's
dash
sticky.
on the line.
It's
Oh.
sticky.
Okay, give it a moment.
I'm tapping.
Okay.
You
All
hear
right.
her like mashing.
All right, Challa, you see Team Viewer is active on the.
Okay. I install malware. Okay.
Hello, I'm computer virus.
Okay, do not worry. Do not turn off your computer.
It's saying I have to pay $600.
Oh, don't worry. We're going for the other option. The one that
Right?
says
You need to
6,000.
listen to Clippy.
It's saying call this number, pay $600, and it'll let me go to the next screen.
Yes, you should get up and walk away from your computer for about 5 minutes, and maybe
It's saying Google Play Cards.
Mhm.
All right. What would you like to do?
I'm basically showing Challa, because he's the only other one that can read Taladonic, about this ship they're building. You see Challa. You see where
Oh.
I'm getting with this?
Oh, no.
You don't see?
I see it, but it's horrible for us.
How is it horrible? We get on the fucking ship.
And go where?
Away from here.
We're in the ship, I think.
Yeah, this is another ship. It's Shipception.
There's a ship?
There's a
Yeah.
ship. It's
Where?
being
And,
built. This
and-
place called the Astral Yard.
I don't think this is a good place.
Well,
Why?
what other options are there besides ship?
This is Foundry, Oratory, and Astral Yard.
Astral Yard. There's a ship. We have a, don't we have like a star lady here? And she gestures
Oh.
over at Maelie.
I mean,
You suppose we take the ship?
We
Maybe.
take the
What?
ship.
I wasn't the navigator on my. I wasn't the navigator.
I mean, but you should know how to, I mean, if you're a passenger on a sailing ship, you know how to raise and lower the sails, right?
And I can always navigate in any terrain,
Hmm.
in any direction.
Wasn't
Well, what-
there some sort of. Sorry, Luka.
It's okay. I was gonna ask what other options were there.
Well, I looked at the oratory, and it basically just says what mana is being allocated there and what they're prepping
Where is the most mana being allocated?
towards the main chamber.
The main chamber, and we can redirect it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
What
Can
about
I?
just
Out of
turning it
character?
off?
Can you what?
Can I redirect mana?
Ah, Yes, you can try.
I can try to redirect the mana.
Okay.
But where
okay.
to?
The ship.
The ship. We can take it from the main chamber to the ship.
Yes.
Now,
And then what? And then what happens? The ship implodes on itself.
No. It's 80% done. Mana's being allocated to it now, but if we allocate more, it's likely that it'll be finished sooner.
You think adding more mana makes it go faster?
Yeah, it's like adding more horses to a carriage.
Well, okay. Say, but if you go too fast, you can run straight into a mountain, no?
You just look for the mountain. Aren't you a ranger?
True, true. But say you open a faucet, and the faucet you expect to come out 80%. Instead, it comes out 160%. You will drown.
How would you drown? You just leave the house.
The house is flooded.
You get another house.
look, wasn't
Okay,
there a prophecy
sounds
that
good.
you saw, Effie, about taking a ship and it getting blown to smithereens by an angel in the sky? What's gonna make this ship any different?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, out of
I'm sure if-
character, if I look at the central chamber and there's all this mana, basically out of character, what I'm trying to get at is, do we know anything about what's happening with Primus?
You know that he's awake,
Okay.
and you know that
I'm sure-
other people are fighting him. Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's all I
Okay.
wanted to know. I just didn't want to meta.
And I'm sure that if we do touch the ship, it will explode on itself. Yes, Maelie, as everything else does.
Well, here's the thing, right? According to our calculations, there are other people fighting Primus. Primus is the one that is causing it, so people cannot leave Conflux. With Primus destroyed, then we can get out of here, right?
But what if we don't want to leave?
Then you can stay.
But if we're on a ship, we cannot stay. How about
But
we
they-
redirect the mana to the oratory? What were you saying, Luka? Sorry?
I was just going to say, well, if Primus is still going to be a problem, we still have to deal with them. So what other accesses can we control here?
She back clicks onto the foundry.
Okay. You can see that there are essentially just a lot of different options here. The Foundry has, there are founders being created, like constructs. There are weapons and armor supplies that are being prepared. Like, it's all over the place.
Here's a question, Challa. On your point before,
Okay.
with the faucet and the explosion,
I think we're on the same page.
if we redirect all the mana to the central chamber where the battery's already full, can we just explode the battery?
Oh. Blow on the battery. Well, it says 100%, right?
Yeah, and if we just keep directing mana to there, it'll just explode, right? According to your logic.
Type / explanation point. Help. In the search
don't-
bar, then type beyond 100% mana, something like that.
Oh,
I don't think an explosion of a large quantity of
All right, as you
Good
insert
idea.
the command, for which thing are you entering the command for?
Question mark explanation point help.
Yes, but for which option?
for
Help,
the 100%. You said the
For the-
100%.
or 100% mana. To just mana in general, to learn about like what happens when you go above 100% mana, or what does them being having
All
less
right.
than 100% mean?
Mana Seep protocol will be activated, and vent.exe will activate.
So it'll just vent the mana. So wait, I have an idea.
Okay,
We just do that and get rid of all the other mana.
just vent it all, and where
Just
does all the
vent it
mana
all.
go? Where does all the mana go?
I don't know. Away?
Back to Back to Conflux.
Back to Conflux.
Which
Instead of-
could bring flux storms maybe here?
Or
Or people
A
just get
large flux of
stronger.
mana. Or we could get all of our mana motions to Maelie and all the other magic users loss of their abilities.
But if it vents out of here, that doesn't affect us.
It could, technically.
But then that means the bad guys don't have mana either.
We don't know that.
Exactly.
After we started venting mana, I use mana. I use the flux sense to see if I can sense any directional mana change. Because before you said underneath this facility, I could tell the direction mana was going.
Well, we're not venting.
It was
mana,
going
we're
away.
We're talking
from-
about it.
Oh, we're talking about we haven't hit vent yet.
No, we haven't hit vent yet.
Oh, so that just explained the. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the opposite of vent? Surge?
She-
Question mark help surge? I will sit here all day like I'm fucking Hortez, right? Who back channeled the iPhone and do question mark help every single command that could possibly go.
She goes to Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, what does the surge command do?
The
Girl.
It is happening.
okay, okay. The opposite of vent is not surge. It is suppress.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we suppress?
Yes.
What does the question mark suppress?
Okay.
She types it in.
Question mark suppress will give you mana that is suppressed below will be stored into the container central containment unit.
So that's just storing it for later.
Yeah.
Question mark overflow.
Overflow is currently at 30% differential, meaning that if you suppress all the mana, you will overload the central containment unit by 30%.
Question mark overload.
During an overload, a crisis mode will be activated, and the aperture facility will enter a lockdown state.
Oh.
Question mark lockdown.
Lockdown means that security forces will be activated at full strength. The major barriers will be activated, preventing entry, and a purge of all detritus and invasive presences will begin.
Question mark crisis.
During a crisis, all of the internal effects of the vessel will activate in order to protect its major functions. Error, crisis mode, averted.
Backspace.
And then as you're trying to backspace through all of the mangled Taladonic text, you will see something. Primus protocol.
Oh.
Question mark Primus protocol. He types that in, and before he hits enter, he looks at Effie.
You're telling me what to do, and I'm typing it on my convalescence kit.
Oh.
So yes, I hit enter.
All right. One moment, please.
Oh my
I
god.
wish I knew Taladoni.
Dude, this is
I
dude, this
really wish. I wish I could have.
shit
If
works.
we, like, if we don't choose all in, we bring all in to us.
It's just like
Primus summons in this room.
you guys don't know out of how much I want to just like probably shouldn't, but
It's
It's character.
like
I can't.
it's so ironic that only Effie and Challa know Taladonic.
This is so.
It's actually pretty great, and I've really embraced it. The thing that makes it really funny, and I hope I'm not offensive for this, it's fucking Zahaab's accent. It makes it perfect. Like,
Okay, Effie.
So nervous.
I'm coming to you today from your local Also,
I
I
got
don't even know
I
where
got a
you're at.
phone call from Amazon saying there were some unauthorized purchases on my Amazon account.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Don't worry about that. That will all be handled by us. By your. Sorry, go ahead, Luka.
No, he's just questioning what you guys are doing on there. He can't read it, so.
Mm-hmm. This is coming straight to you from your online bank. Can you please give me your name and password to help you?
Yeah, my name is Sally Smith and my password is Hunter2.
Okay. Hello, Sally. My name is Felix. I'm coming to you today from Sweden.
I am from Sweden. Like
Sweden.
bullshit you are.
Well, I've never heard of Sweden before.
Yes.
Why they gotta be country, huh? Huh?
Because they, I mean,
It's very.
come on.
It's very chilly here.
And first of all, be like,
but-
well, I've heard of Sweden, but I've never met anybody from Sweden. Is it cold up there?
Yeah. Now, can I get the 3rd, 5th, and 6th letters or symbols from your security code?
Oh, of course, hold on. Hey, Grandma! Yeah!
Oh my god.
What's the passcode? Eat my ass! It's eat my ass, sir.
Can I?
I'm out of
it-
cell phone minutes. Can you give me a second here?
Yes. Okay,
Sorry.
now you'll see a few charges move back and forth from your account. We are just regularizing your finances.
Regularizing. That's pretty good.
Regularizing.
Alrighty, that was fun. Anyway, as you type in that command,
Oh.
It's not that command. We're typing in question like help.
No, I'm typing in what is Primus protocol.
Oh no.
Oh my
no.
god. You know, I'm muting.
all right.
Oh, she just deleted system 32, dude.
You know, somebody actually convinced me to do that once because I didn't know any better.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought I got hacked, and then they convinced me that they had hacked me, and I got
Yeah,
really
yeah,
scared of them.
Did you pay him in Google Play cards?
No, I didn't pay them anything. I beat them up at school the next day.
Oh fuck, dude.
Did you pee on them?
No, I didn't beat on
Somebody-
that guy. That guy was smaller than
Did
me.
you release your chi on him?
Okay, I didn't beat him up. We both kind of tried to fight, and we're terrible at it, so nothing really happened.
Yeah, I remember when I was early on the internet, somebody convinced me that Alt 4 was the screenshot key. And I fucking.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Why does it keep closing?
Yeah, the racism I received on League of Legends that day was impeccable. Superb.
All right, as you type in that, excuse me, as you type in that command, a strange sort of process begins to appear across the screen. Slowly, all of the different lights in this area begin to shift, shifting from their base colors, neutral or otherwise, into that of bright red and alarming lights. The information that begins to appear on the screen is unsettling. Those of you that can read Taladonic are able to make sense of the Primus Protocol. The Primus Protocol is a forced malfunction of the vessel of Conflux. And the plan is revealed. Primus has reverse engineered himself to break free of his normal constraints of the Taladonic indexes. This reveals that the indexes are at the same time archives of knowledge, but they are also the controlling spikes that keep an angel from having true freedom, from having free will. In addition, it reveals to you the following pieces of information. As Primus has freed himself from his index, he is now attempting to ascend beyond his holographic form. The Keepers,
Oh no.
whose duties were once to safeguard those in stasis until they were ready to be awakened, have been slowly but surely being awakened for harvesting, that their energy might be converted into a true body for Primus to inhabit. Primus wishes to cross the line from digital to reality. He wishes to become real. And once his ascension is complete, he shall do so for all of his fellow angels. And he shall rise against the masters of Maltos and take back the planet that his people had been enslaved to build. That is the Primus Protocol.
Oh. Okay, so there should be some self-destruct protocol. Screen --r exclamation point RM.
She backspaces and types in search Seckle Q's.
Oh, no, come on.
No.
As you hit backspace, the screen blanks. Text appears.
She types in, yes, you can.
Don't be afraid. Just let.
What is happening? Why is it red in here?
I am afraid I can't let you do that.
I'm envisioning Challa and Effie reading all of this to the group.
It says, I am afraid I cannot let you do that. I am afraid you do not possess the appropriate permissions.
Effie
What
drags
did you guys do?
Effie drags
Oh,
the Brandon Mage over to the computer.
Okay, I've done this before. do the same command but -X first.
Hello, guys. Communicate. What's happening?
Okay. So we do not have the permissions to self-destruct this place or
She
blow it
uses
up.
the Brandon Mage's hand to type in the next part. Yes,
What?
I do.
Who are you talking to?
The system.
The system.
Computer.
The system is speaking to you?
Yes.
Yes.
And you
Well,
see this guy
that
just
can't be a
flopping
good
around.
sign.
Flopping
This is
around
certainly
and she's
unsettling.
trying to... Challa, he's kind of heavy.
Okay, Challa types, he types this into the command.
With the Brandon Mage's hand?
He types this.
Oh my god.
Okay.
In what universe?
It has responded to you.
Oh, okay. It also says you have spelled blue,
Blood?
blue, bussy, no, blood,
Blood.
It says blood.
Blood?
I'm gonna type back as the Brandon Mage. I thought constructs don't bleed.
I don't think the...
Okay, before we continue, let
It
us
says it can
vent.
see us.
It can see us?
Okay,
I
just
guess.
vent,
Mainly face
just-
palms.
vent as much as you can.
Okay.
Try and vent the oratory.
Okay.
Well, whatever you guys are doing, please do it quick.
She tries to redirect the mana to the ship.
Just don't do that purge one. That one didn't sound good.
Did you vent the oratory?
Baby.
Vent the oratory, suppress the foundry.
No suppression. That starts the purge.
Okay. But okay, it says it sees us.
To be clear,
Immediately, he's
Arcadum,
perception.
So like,
can I get back to the screen with the battery shit?
You can't move from the screen.
okay.
All right.
Hit Alt F4.
I hit Alt F4.
All right.
What?
I did a
You
perception check
move-
to see.
You move to turn off the device, and it does not shut off.
Oh, okay.
I
can-
unplug my convalescence kit and I plug it back in.
I use Flux Sense to see if anything's actually if there's any magical things.
All of the mana vaults in this room are beginning to be activated as Flux moves through them.
Okay, guys, there is flux channeling to all the vaults across this room.
What do we do?
Challa will then immediately run over to one of these vaults.
Okay.
Is it immediately obvious of anything I can do to shut this down or stop the...
Well, as you move over, you can see that there is currently warning sigils that are moving across each of the screens.
Are they like magical or are they Taladonic?
They are Taladonic.
Okay. Do the symbols... can I gather from the symbols any sort of command I could type to stop the system from interacting here in this space?
Uh-oh. It's saying Primus Protocol is activated.
Why would you choose that one to activate?
I didn't activate it.
You did.
It's
You
purging.
definitely did. I said type help, then that... Oh, no.
What is happening?
All right,
Are
we
we
need
in
to go.
immediate danger?
Yes, we need to go.
Purge was the last thing we wanted.
I didn't pick the purge. The thing picked the purge.
Well, you
She
didn't
tried
pick one of the other options you told us either.
She tried to cat an executionable. That's why that's why all the system looks so weird that we're not going to be able to read it now.
Okay, I think we leave the room and we bar the door.
I don't think we could do that.
It said the doors would bar for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know.
then it said, Effie.
It's not my fault.
Okay, Challa goes to the back of one of these things. He tries to open up this latch and look at the things
You
coming
see
up from
wires and tubes filled with various liquids.
behind. Okay, Seino, I need you to do me. You're much faster than me. Can you do
What
me?
is up?
I need you to go behind every single one of these things and cut all the wires and all the tubes.
You sure?
Do we each
Yes.
pick one?
Oh, we should all start doing this.
Okay.
And to be
Challa-
clear, Arcadum, unplugging my convalescence kit and plugging it back in didn't do anything.
No, it did not.
And if they all explode, what you gonna do then? If you break the vials.
I can't move on the foundry anymore, but Challa just starts to move between them, starting to cut as many wires as he can, break as many of the pipes into these things as he can, because he thinks that that's where the mana's coming in from. So we can just, cut away the analog, the actual mana coming in.
Seino will do the same.
Effie starts hitting the computer.
Oh my god.
I will reach out towards Maelie
He looks up at him.
as if to hold her, and instead places his hand on her shoulder and moves her back. Get behind me.
Irha, start throwing that fire spear at these things. Chop, 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 chop.
Okay, so you just start pulling shit out of the back?
Yep.
All right.
I pull out HDMI 1 connected to HDMI 2. These old people will never figure it out. These fucking...
Why do I feel like we're now filling the whole room up with, mana?
Guys, you really probably shouldn't be messing with something you don't understand.
I understood the computer.
Maybe
keeps
stand back
slapping
to
it.
back with Irha just so that she can, keep him safe from the other side.
With my flux sense, do I get a sense that flux is filling the room or anything, or the manas?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Hold on. I'm doing things.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
sorry. I had to
I
refresh
want to
my.
roll some checks, but I feel like...
Oh, shit.
I did a perception earlier to see what was happening. I don't know if I perceived anything.
The files are in the computer.
Seino, use the big axe. Use the big axe. Forget the sword.
You have eyes, I'm already doing that.
Also, above table, you get an extra 2 dice when you go in a rage.
He starts with
Yeah.
2 dice, yeah.
That's crazy. You can start with
That's
a big
pretty
axe and you have
cool.
2D and you have
Yeah.
3d12.
I have... Yeah, so when I start my rage, my sword does 4d6 damage.
Dude, I would say just forget because they're constructs. They can't even bleed, dude. You should just start with the big axe, dude.
Look, if you guys just let me vent that mana to the fucking ship. I'm just kidding. That would be really cool, though.
All right.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Mana begins to fly out through the devices out the back end and fill the room at a rapid pace.
Oh, what's mana?
Okay, Melee, it's your time to shine. This is where
Can
you
I
kept
potentially perceive what this might, like all this mana, like going everywhere?
Sure, make me an Arcana check.
All right. I am my Arcana check. So terrible.
You have no idea, but all your spells, all your spell slots are restored.
Oh, how wonderful!
I scream to Melee. Melee, please, can you assess the current status?
All right. She puts her hand on Ira's shoulder and steps around him and says, "Okay, my turn, I guess." And takes just a few cautious steps forward to be more in the mana and does her own Arcana check.
Huh.
Just
That's all I get.
please tell us something with that.
Mana is starting to flow into this room at an unstoppable rate. As the backs of these devices have been torn open, all of the inhibition devices, balancing meters, basically everything that keeps the mana safely within the vessel, within these containers, has been ripped apart. And as such, all of the mana in them are just starting to go haywire.
Cool.
Man. You guys remember Spheres of the Scions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, allow me to explain what's going to happen.
Okay.
All right.
In 1 minute, you are all dust. So, I would suggest that you use this minute to figure out what to do. As this is a timed event, it is currently 2:18. To represent in-character efficacy, you will be given until 2:35. At 2:35, this room, this facility perhaps, if you are in it, turns you to dust. Begin.
Oh my god.
Okay, the terminal is closed. You cannot turn the teleporters back on, can you?
I don't know. Do I see anything else now on the screen?
Nope, it's locked out.
So we have 1 minute to get out of, or else we're all dead.
Does it look like the teleporters are working?
Can we potentially try to turn them back on?
The teleporter is being overloaded with mana right now. It is not working, but it is soon to explode.
Oh, okay.
Why can't y'all just fucking leave well enough alone?
That's fine, but we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Maelie's going to do a quick little Arcana check on her star brooch and see if if she can use it as a kind of vessel of its own, a container to soak up the mana, because it's made of that fancy star metal.
It sure can, but not that much.
And this door down here is closed, right?
Yep, sealed off.
Yeah, Challa
Can't
with
open
his
it.
Challa with his Taladonic gauntlet with the mana essence in it. He looks down at it, and he hasn't unlocked any of the powers with it. Does it look like it has this amount of mana allows it to do anything special?
If you knew how to use it, yeah. It's right now. It's just slowly filling up with mana.
Okay.
Is there a way to, because I still have the Earth Essence, right? Is there a way that I could use it to possibly momentarily stabilize a teleporter that we could get through?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
As a mundane, how do I feel right now?
A little bit warm.
Okay. I'm wondering, and this is above board, I'm wondering if I go into the heart of this mana shit, that somehow it might reactivate my back door. And we might be able to go back to the surge thing. The Nexus.
I'm not sure. Perhaps as a second try, I feel more secure in using the Earth Essence and the teleporter.
Okay, well, let's
I think
start with
that's
that.
the best shot for right now.
Okay, Liquid, go.
Okay, Maelie, it's on you.
Toast
Maybe,
taste.
well, both of us.
Quick
I think
question.
all of us.
Is my brooch automatically soaking up the mana like Challa's gauntlet is?
Yep, basically every magic item is just slurping it up.
Oh, cool.
So maybe your brooch and this mana essence, earth mana essence, we could potentially create area of stabilization so we can teleport out.
I don't know. I guess it's worth a try. It would be better than blowing a hole in the door, because then that would just buy us time. It would still seep through and kill us.
Maelie, does
Yeah.
anything in your arcane knowledge? I know no spells that could do this, but use them together to stabilize the place.
This big? I don't
I
don't
doubt
think
it.
so.
Okay.
As a mundane, even I can feel this. So it's probably way beyond what Maelie can do.
Okay.
I'm
Earth
just
Essence?
checking over my spells to see if there's anything.
We want to know where we want to go.
We
so
have
that when
no
we get
idea.
this portal open, we don't have any other mishaps traveling.
Wasn't the other one the reserve?
We just need to get as
Fine.
far away.
Okay.
We have to try this. We don't have that much time.
The grand storage.
Wherever. I don't think we could choose. We're just going to try to teleport out somewhere.
Nothing happens when you yell it out.
She
But
stomps
everyone
her
just
foot
stands on here.
to the grand storage.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Grand storage.
We're going to try to, I assume,
Nothing seems to
he
happen.
pulls out the earth essence
Mhm.
and he motions for Maelie to come.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Could try to channel this through the teleporter and maybe get out. So is there a specific check we can try to do?
What are those?
What are you trying to do?
Are those like slots?
We're trying to see if we can teleport or try to activate this in such a way that we can still go to a destination somewhere.
Using
If
the
there is
earth
one.
essence and
and the brooch to get out, to stabilize.
Okay.
Or the
How would
area.
those two things allow you to use the teleporter accurately?
I thought the way I understood it was the teleporter's getting too much mana to work. So
Yeah.
the brooch and the gauntlet and things like that can within the same localized vicinity can minimize the amount of mana
There you
going
go.
to the
That's
Yeah,
what
that's what-
and then
that's
the
what I was
earth
waiting
essence
for.
the earth essence can stabilize, and then that allows us to.
The earth essence is more mana. That would not
Oh.
be helpful. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the brooch and the gauntlet. Who's got those? Maelie and Challa.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do.
So you're going to drain the teleportation circle so that its mana can be stabilized enough that it can actually be used. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
just
Alright,
like
yes.
Pig's class.
Oh, just like episode 1. I mean,
Yeah.
biggest
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, we got this, Challa.
Oh, I remember all about
If I
this.
can help in any
Oh
way.
my god.
Let's dance, I suppose.
Indeed, we shall.
Okay.
grand
Stress.
storage. And she
Challa,
stomps her foot.
Challa and Maelie, make me Arcana checks.
Oh my god.
no.
I guess I can't help, right?
Also, for the sake of RP, I took my convalescence kit out of
Okay.
the thing.
That's fine.
Yep.
Challa looks at the faded picture, the locker with the faded picture one last time before he makes this. check.
Maelie gives Ira's hand a final squeeze and then holds her brooch.
Ira does not squeeze it back, but instead places his hand on your shoulder.
Oh my god.
Can I get a little guidance, Luka?
Yeah, guidance.
Do I get to use the guidance? Okay.
Yeah.
If it's full.
Can I guidance up?
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
We're dancing, Challa.
Indeed we are. Challa, one leg on the ground, two arms in the air. He starts hopping on one leg, links the leg with Maelie. They start to do the fucking Desi spin.
Maelie and Challa, make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh no.
He takes in one giant breath and holds it deep into his core.
Is this versus a spell or is this just a
This
concentration?
is versus raw mana being placed inside of your spellcastery bodies.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. So, what was that again?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
got
Don't fuck
this.
up.
the dice know. The dice know.
The dice know.
Manifest.
Oh my god.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh my god.
Oh, be quiet.
Okay. Maelie has her robes singed and pressed back. Challa's gauntlet begins to overload and explodes.
Oh no.
As it explodes,
No.
Challa is pressed back into the room, blown back, his hand broken, but not missing. The rest of you disappear.
No. No. No.
You have successfully teleported. Challa,
Yes?
in this room, the teleporter is disabled as it burns out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
He sits, he crosses his legs, takes a deep breath, thinks to the Great One for a moment. What would she do? Can I just do a general, wisdom check to think if I can come up with any good ideas? Or do I
Sure.
have- Okay. Very calmly, he thinks.
You calm yourself, making your actions more efficient. You have until 2:38.
Okay. Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. So the other teleporter still works. I look towards this door. This door is still locked, right?
It is still sealed.
Mm-hmm. Can I look and check if the mechanism has changed at all? Also, I have to restart my foundry because it's frozen.
Okay.
Is the mechanism of the door and anything like that locked, or does it seem like I can interact with it in any way?
No. It seems completely sealed shut.
The machines that are still running are on the other side of the room, the side of the room that I didn't unplug everything. Me and Seino and Luka didn't unplug anything. Are those what's currently running through those screens? The Taladonic keys and error messages? Does it say
Well,
anything?
the error messages appear on the ones on the right. The ones on the left still have the crisis mode, but they do not appear to be malfunctioning.
Oh, okay. So the crisis mode meant as if. Okay, so things can. Does it appear that I can use this one at all as a
Yes.
teleporter to get away?
No, a teleporter, no. But you can interact with the console.
Interact. Is there a way to use this one as something of a shield, so I can be inside of her and inside of this as a pod while the rest
Well,
of the room
for that, you'll need to open it.
Can I open it? Question mark. Open.
Oh my
The
god.
text that appears says, "To open this device, you must input the correct command. The correct command is vent, suppress, facilitate, vent."
Vent, suppress, facilitate, vent. He types in those commands.
All right, as you try to type in the commands, as you do not have a convalescence kit, you'll have to roll to input them correctly.
Okay.
So, those are going to be Arcana checks.
Mm-hmm.
First command, Arcana check.
How long does it take to attune to an item?
You do not have time to attune to an item.
Okay. So I can't get the intelligence bonus of the geisha kit. Okay. Just intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no. Arcana.
It's Arcana. It's Arcana.
Same thing. For me, Arcana. Ooh.
Oh my god.
First command, inputted correctly. Second command,
Okay.
incorrect command input. We're starting from 1. First command with a
Okay.
natural 20 gives you 1 pass. Second command input incorrectly. Restart entire sequence. Roll for the
Okay.
first. Incorrect. Roll for the first. Roll for the first.
Fuck.
Okay.
Input correct. Roll for the second. Roll for the second. Input correct. Roll for the third.
Okay.
Roll for the third. Roll for the third.
Okay.
Input correct. Roll for the final.
No.
Cataclysmic failure. Restart all the way to 1. Roll for the first.
Okay.
Roll for the second.
Okay.
Incorrect. Roll for the second. Cataclysmic failure. Restart to 0. Roll for the first. Roll for the second. Roll for the third. Incorrect. Roll for the third. Incorrect. Roll for the third. Failure. Roll for the second.
Okay.
Roll for the second. Roll for the second.
Oh my god.
Success. Roll for the third. Failure. Roll for the second. Roll for the first.
Okay.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Roll for the second.
That's a nat 20. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Roll for the third.
The 18 was the. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Roll for the third. Correct. Roll for the final. Cataclysmic failure. Restart to 1. Okay. Roll for the
Okay.
first. Roll for the
Okay,
second.
20 again.
Roll for the third. Failure. Roll for the third. Second. Roll for the third.
Okay. That's the third.
Failure. Roll for the second.
Second?
Roll for, excuse me. Roll for the third. Now you roll for the second.
Okay.
Okay. Roll for the third.
Okay.
Natural 20. Roll for the final.
Okay.
Oh. Oh my god.
Command input correctly.
Okay.
All right, inside of this container, you can see that there is a vat of strange liquid that looks light blue.
Yeah, just for flavor, as Challa was typing it, as it was getting worse and he kept failing, his mangled arm kept failing and kept slamming, and he started to take his other hand and slam the keys in with his mangled arm, mangling it further. As it hangs by his side, he sees this blue liquid. He takes a deep breath, and just step inside it. He taps it slightly with one hand, like somebody getting into a cold pool, and kind of shivers and pulls it back, but he eventually gets over his fear and just slides straight in.
All right, as you enter, you realize that the container is still open,
Mm.
which
Oh,
means if you wish to be protected, you'll have to hold your breath.
okay, I've done this. Challa thinks to himself and he giggles. This is a toss given to him straight from the Great One. What's defined his path through Conflux to this point? His breath. He takes in, as he's entering, he turns around and he leaves his lips as the last thing to enter. And he takes his last breath of good air. He uses the spell. He uses the spell Goodberry. Places one good berry under his tongue, so he has the nutrients for a day if he has to stay inside her. He takes a deep breath around it, holds it, moves his head back and into position. And he stays it. Actually, he thinks to himself, would it be better if, as the explosion happened, then he pulled back his head? It might save him time. It might save him some breath. But he just stays back. He holds his breath. He's in there now.
All right. You hold your breath, and you go below into the liquid. And now we will see if you can hold it long enough. Constitution score is 16, which means you have a +3. And due to the fact that your whole character has been built on proper breathing techniques, I'm willing to give you advantage to this challenge as it is uniquely suited towards your character. You don't know how long you'll have to be down here, and unfortunately, you're not going to be able to gamble looking up to make sure, because if the mana touches you, you're gone. So, the best way to do it is to press yourself to your very limit and hope that it is enough.
Mm-hmm. And as he does this, he's been using Flux Sense on and off this entire trip and to this facility. He completely forgoes that sense, removing it from his mind. You see the veins around his eyes completely return to like a normal human being. The Flux Sense is gone. He gives up on that. He doesn't even want to know what's happening above him.
All right. Hold on, I've got something for this. Give me just a second.
I'm staring into an image of Wim Hof right now.
Is this the thing? Hold on. I had something for this. I just want to make sure I've got it. Yeah, this is it. Wait, no, this isn't the right one. Fuck. Hold on. 2 seconds. It'll be worth it, I promise. Just gotta find it.
I am under the water. Please help me. Bloop, 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 bloop. Somebody...
You can't do this now, bro. I am screaming.
I am about to cry. Okay.
I am like so calm.
Like, this whole episode has got me drinking through my water bottles at a ferocious rate.
I'm already at my
Oh my
second,
God.
and I drank like 1.5 liters already this session.
I know.
am so dehydrated. These sessions make me so scared to drink.
This is
Oh,
why
I'm
I get
so
like
sweating.
3 water bottles, a little bit of hyperventilation. It's just been such a wild roller coaster of emotions, guys. Oh my
I was
god.
just like laughing so hard at the first half of the session, and then now I'm like, you know what? Challa's whole character is built around not dying, so I'm not too worried about it.
Let's say
All
that.
right. Unfortunately,
Huh?
I will mute.
Man, unfortunately, I can't get it to work in Foundry, so we're just gonna have to all listen to this thing because I really think this bit of music will really help. So, here you go.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it into the war room, and I'll count it down, and
Okay.
then I've used this for the Weavers before, so it's pretty sick. All right,
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, Challa. Let's get it started.
Yeah. Yep.
First thing you must do is make me a Constitution saving throw at advantage. Okay. Deep beneath, in the infinite blue water, it presses in around you, heavier than actual water, infused with unknown pieces and unknown natural things. But you concentrate not on that, but on the breath that you hold inside. You block out all other feelings. You block out touch, you block out smell, taste, and sight. Instead, you only hear. You hear the beating of your heart and will it to slow. You hear the breath inside of your lungs. Second Constitution saving throw.
He empties his mind of all thoughts. Tries to fill his brain with a mist. Sees nothing but the fog. Is this still an advantage?
Yes, sir. You focus. The breath is held within you, precious. And yet, you are just as ready to let it go. Your grip is firm, but your spirit is free. And for a moment, your mangled hand completes the symbol with your hands of meditation. You feel no pain. You feel no desire. You simply exist in the center. Third roll.
His chakrams begin to shut off, one by one, as he envisions his spiritual self closing in. The fog closes up. He sees 6 figures.
Your breath catches in your lungs, your body resisting this supernatural state that you are attempting to acquire. Such is the frailty of the body, and truly of existence of all mortal things, so fragile. You must redouble your efforts so that you might see clearly into what awaits beyond. That's one failure. Roll again, at advantage. Intrusive thoughts begin to enter. Concern for your allies. You see their faces as your gauntlet had exploded. Shock, concern, and fear. The emotions of chaos swirling around your heart, threatening to upset your balance and to let the water flow where it is not ready to be flowed. Your breath weakens. Your eyes threaten to open, but you must maintain your focus. Second failure. Roll your next one at advantage when you're ready.
As the failure occurs, his body shudders, flexes, rather than relaxes. The fog in his mind clears, rather than becomes thicker. The blood that was paused from leaking shoots out. But he then relaxes his mind once again, or at least attempts to. Breath still being held firmly within him.
Full balance returns to Challa. He focuses within himself on the breath. His entire body floats in the midst of this liquid at perfect balance. He shifts and maintains all his alignments until finally all things are forgotten except one: his own existence. And there, through the piercing veil of the inner mind, he can see something on the horizon.
At this point, all his focus has shifted to that point in his forehead, where many mystic cultures think that the third eye rests. And as he sees this thing on the horizon, strangely, almost inhumanely. He attempts to open it rather than his actual eyes. Can I do a perception check based on hearing rather than actually opening his eyes at this point?
If you wish to walk towards that horizon, the roll is a wisdom saving throw instead of a constitution one.
Indeed. And he definitely attempts to. Is that normal, right? Or at advantage?
This one is at advantage. Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Challa has now achieved true balance. Challa dies. His heartbeat slows to a stop. Challa instead finds himself walking upon the edge of the dream. There is the waking realm, and there is the resting realm, where spirits reside and where dreamers walk. But there is yet still, unknown to most, a very thin veil between two places. It is here that the covenants were forged by Lord Death. It is here that many of the laws of this world are made, and it is here that very few ever truly trek. You find yourself in an infinite white space. All around you, there are 7 great circles, each one of them a promise left behind. The 7th, cracked and broken, is slowly being repaired. You see that there is a figure that stands before it. He is also at rest. His fists within themselves, and you sense a great balance from the individual.
As if Challa has been shot into this fog he formed in his mind, this infinite white space. As he travels through it, he walks towards that broken promise. Placing both hands, if you can call them that, on the 2 hemispheres of this broken, what would be perfect ring. Tries to place them together and rests his forehead on them.
As you reach out towards it, you find yourself moving through the space at a rapid speed. The circular indentation growing in great size until it is almost imperceivably large. You find yourself standing, if that is what you could call it, before it. And to your side, the individual that you had saw from great distance is currently at rest, fists interlocked together, at meditation. The man seems to possess a darker blue skin, a simple dress, and he bears a set of arms with great tattoos, a black wolf and a white wolf meeting towards the center. His eyes are closed, and he will open them. It's been some time since the last person came to speak with me. Take a seat, traveler.
Challa sits, I guess, on full crisscross, full lotus on the ground. Good day. Nice weather we're having. How are you?
It is good to see that your spirits are high, and that you have found peace.
I think, it found me.
I cannot help but wonder how curious life can truly be. Here I sit, in my endless meditations, repairing the great circle, its guardian I was given. And yet here you are. Desperation can be the greatest of teachers.
Challa chuckles. An almost uncomfortably long time. Isn't it quite? Drives us to do the impossible. I spent my whole life trying to get here. And I managed to do it at the end of my second.
There is great irony in these things. For you see, even I speak to you now not as my complete self. Fate twisted me away. In two places at once I am. But my promise must be kept. The seventh covenant must be repaired.
As does mine. You know, they talk about this space a lot down there. Did promise I'd help them with Primus.
Ah, yes. It seems that the challenge of your age is coming to its head. Once, like you, I faced a great evil alongside me friends. I think that, at the end, the paths that we walk, though different in their windings, they are all the same, in a way. And now that you have come to join me here, I am wondering to myself, are you ready for what lies ahead?
Hello, with a blank expression laid on his face. One can stop marching, but the world would throw them forward. There is no matter of being ready.
Alright then. I've never been much for philosophy. I'm more of a hands-on type of fella.
I'm quite the opposite. Spent many millennia pontificating. Or at least that's what it felt like.
There's a few things in this world that you've yet got to know. You see, I didn't achieve my enlightenment until it was gifted to me by an act of great sacrifice and desperation by my master Tain. And now I bear his marks. If you wish to walk this path, then you'll have to walk them as well.
Mine came to me as I accepted all that happened. Did what I could. Held what I could. The flesh is only limited to so much, you know. But yes, I must walk this path.
Alright then. Take a seat.
And in doing so, all other paths are cut off, I guess.
That's the curious thing. When you stopped You think, I can't go forward no more. But it's only when you stop is when you can look around. And by taking this seat with me, I think you'll find that it's not that all paths are closed. It's that all paths are opened.
Challa then reaches to the top of his head and forcibly closes the third eye that he left open. And he takes his seat down, now fully blinded again.
As you sit next to the mysterious stranger, you match his stance, fist to fist. And at first, there is only the blissful stillness of meditation. But then you hear it, the swirling whispers of the edge of all things. The white fades. For though it may be that those that reach this position, you can pause it now, the music. For those that might reach this position, might find peace at the end of their path, you are not at the end of your path. And as you have closed yourself, so may you be opened again. The mana coils through the room, purging all organic life, shifting and twisting, breaking down the metallic structures. As it hits the coolant, the suppressant, the mana even pushes through this. But instead, it finds itself caught in a greater vortex. One of your absolute stillness. And as such, Challa begins to float. And then his eyes open. And as they open, light begins to fill them. And slowly, he ascends, free from his liquid prison, until finally, he is consumed by the mana. And as he is, the life force that contains him shifts and twists, focused in his stillness. Upon his arms, a pair of wolves begin to run. One, death and destruction. The other, life and compassion. By each hand, they form the center. And as such, Challa floats towards the center of the room before landing upon his feet. Slowly, he floats down, finding stone beneath his feet once more. His eyes clear of their light. And the last of the circles irradiates with mana. It will now follow its command. And the feeling fades. The mortal frame can only maintain nirvana for so long. You are now aligned. The map is yours to do as you wish.
Irha holds his breath, but 10 seconds longer. Breathes out slowly. And begins to breathe again, as if he never held it for a moment. He gets up from his lotus position. He looks down at his arm that was once mangled, now with the magic mixed with the symbol of the wolf and bound to his flesh. Not what I quite expected from there. He says this out loud. We'd always told there'd be more palaces. And as he looks around the room, he recalls where he is, where he was. Recalls the life of Challa and Conflux. And he walks. He looks around the room. Do these things? Do the things still look like they're surging mana, or feel as if they do?
Yeah.
He walks towards this teleporter. This one was unused. It was not disabled.
Correct.
He steps onto it. He takes the gauntlet. As it's not fully charged yet, you can still try and use it to give this give this ring the stasis it needs to work. He attempts to.
The gauntlet reforms itself across his mangled arm and takes the form of a black wolf's head. And so, Challa steps through the portal. And that is where I will call the session.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was so
I held my breath for so long.
Yeah, dude. Same here. I was actually holding my breath and
I almost cried. Oh my god.
I know.
I wasn't worried.
I am never speechless, but when he met Eustace, I couldn't speak. I physically was not able to function properly.
So that's where he went. Oh my god.
Yep, that's where he's
So, Eustace gained one pair of arms, and now he's gifted out arms left and right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what
for
does
real.
this mean for Challa? Oh
I
my
kept
god.
I kept thinking of funny things to say, but I was like, Challa doesn't know that. Challa doesn't know that.
Oh my god, where did we end up? Where did we go?
Nobody knows.
Mhm.
Who knows if we'll even meet back up with Challa?
Guys,
don't know.
what are our sessions? I just need to know. So
They
many
are.
wild things happen.
Oh
What?
man.
I get
This-
so physically drained.
I know.
After everyone. And this is just, I think, the height of all of our campaigns so far,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
This session
Oh,
was
this is
packed.
wild.
Dude, from brim to brim, dude. Everyone had a bunch of Patreon stuff. This is really cool.
Wow.
Wow.
This was like the most stressful, emotional roller coaster I've ever had.
I wasn't even worried at all. Like,
Wow.
Challa's whole build is about not dying.
Yeah,
Never dying, so I wasn't worried at all. Go
yeah.
ahead, Essie.
No.
My head was freaking out. I was gonna be like, okay, he starts dying, I'm gonna pull out everything. I'm a rules lawyer the fuck out of it. I got Mida,
Yeah.
advantage on death saving throws. I use a promise kept. And then I rolled. Dude, I if you guys actually check on the 20s, I rolled like a 20 and a 1, and a 20.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Look, you did.
yes,
Just-
yes.
I was about to legit stream tears when you're doing all the inputs, and they were so low. I was like,
no,
oh
I
my
had, like,
god,
20
he's
and one.
gonna die smashing keyboards.
Yeah, I always roll so dramatically. Like at the like when I saw the portal with the from Flesh guy on the road, I rolled a 20 there too.
Oh yeah.
And
Mr.
hair
Kiz.
again.
Yeah,
Mr. Kiz.
Kiz.
And I rolled 2 20s.
The thing is, you failed on the freaking like final stage of the keyboard inputs like 3 times, and
Yeah.
then in your Constitution saving throws, you rolled 2 nat 20s, like in 2 advantage rolls.
Yeah.
God damn it, bro.
The dice know how to tell the
They
story.
know.
No.
They know.
They make
Oh,
our
man.
episodes so good, but oh my gosh, so stressful.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Mm.
Oh
The
man.
thing is, I wasn't worried. but I was so hyped up. I got like I'm so warm.
Man,
It is insane.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
I
We
wish,
were always talking about how we wanted to do more than one chamber.
Yeah.
Yay, lucky
We got
us.
Arcadum.
You're welcome, other groups.
The only thing that really missed fit for me was I really wish Tate could have been here. And then he could have roleplayed Eustace himself, but I tried to do my best.
That was
Well, it was
pretty
sick.
fucking good,
You
dude.
did
It was
good.
pretty
You
good.
did
It
good.
was still good. Oh,
Don't even worry about it. It was oh my god.
So good.
I think everyone that knew was like caught up, like straight on. You had them on your hook.
Yep.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I definitely felt like my old self then.
Oh my god.
That was sick.
That was.
Oh.
But what happened to the Maelstrom? What happened to that facility?
We did it. We completed it. We need to
Yeah, we
destroy
did
all these. We destroyed all of these. We need to destroy all the facilities. Just do what you would normally do, guys, and we'll destroy
Did
the
we
facilities.
technically complete the objective? That's what I want to know.
Bruh, they were pumping out enough mana.
It is. Well, yeah.
Can I get
So much mana is just going out of control in there.
Maelie, can I get a I pumped your facilities full of mana?
I
I'm just
pumped your
gonna-
facilities full of mana.
There we go. There we go. On
I'm
to the
just
next.
saying,
So crazy.
I'm a
out
pump
of
in
all
full
this,
of
I am
labor.
so sick of the. I'm so excited for the RP. If there's any
Yeah.
time for it, like
Right.
this actually unlocks a very special
It was
plan
good times, man.
for Luka, and to see that happen in front of him, oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, this is so good. Okay.
Also, one thing that just makes me happy, just last thing, is that Challa had the plan to destroy all the pipes. And then he was the one who got yoinked out of
Yep.
the teleporter
Yes.
and had to fix his situation himself. It was like the greatest, like it's almost scripted. Like
You guys ready for some crazy fucking fan art? Because there's a
Oh
lot.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
oh damn.
All right, give me a second. chat.
I am
I think
I'm so
probably
ready.
the most interesting part, at least for Effie, is like she had beef with Challa, but watching him get yeeted out of the teleportation circle, she realized like how much she actually cares about him.
Yeah,
You know?
Man.
sure.
Man, I
Hey,
just
I don't know if there's any way, because I think we might have blocked each other, but if this somehow makes it to Tate, I hope I did your character well, and I miss having all the people that used to be in my games.
Yeah. For real?
God.
I don't know if it reaches him somehow, but
Also, you're really cool, dude. I'm a big fan. Hi.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
Yeah.
Golden Tate.
Hi. We don't know each other, but
all right.
Challa
Anyway,
with
fan
the
art time.
ultimate-
Wow.
The
Whoa,
ultimate
wowie.
alignment.
Let's see what do we got. Oh boy, it's time for Wrath of the Maelie Harem. That is not how it's pronounced.
That's so
Oh my
accurate.
God.
They posted that before the session even started, and it's so accurate.
I
what
know.
everything about it. Yeah, yeah.
Seino after roll.
Oh my god.
I get to see the best patron again. The Gambler Black is so sick. Well. Look who decided to roll the dice. That's pretty
that's
good.
so sick.
Good job,
Oh
Casey.
my
Oh, Waymaker with his comic style. What is it you
Oh.
want? I want power. Power to help my friends. I'd pay any price. As you wish.
Oh yeah, I would.
Scary.
Look, guys, everyone is vulnerable to having a star dropped on their head.
I love that.
Everyone. Oh, this one's so good. Hacker Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh my god.
That is
RGB.
so
Love
sick.
it.
My
rainbow
custom mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, I swear with RGB light and just some gibberish on it.
She was hitting it like Von Neumann.
Oh,
did. She was
no.
really ripping it.
Oh no.
Oh
God.
no.
Oh no.
Guys.
Jeez, love lost. That's
It's
the
like
ultimate prize.
in Hercules where they're snipping the life
Mhm.
thread.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh my god.
Computer, define pizza.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, is that some fan art of Essie? Oh!
Ooh.
Some Maelie fan art.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Cute. Thank you.
Very
Boob
cool.
window.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
That's
Boob
the
window?
cutest nose.
This is
That's
great.
The cutest nose.
Game timer activated.
Ah.
Oh, dude. Clothes singed post teleport.
Oh, that's sick.
Ooh.
Yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's sick. Think, think, think. That's so good, bro.
Oh, wow.
God.
This mangled a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So,
It's fucking-
his
What is it
hand
about
is, like,
Rangers that
completely
keep having their
repaired?
arms exploded? It's so crazy. It keeps happening.
Dude, my forearms actually started spazzing. Dude, I fully had a mind meld. I fully had a genetic flashback. That was crazy.
We've returned back to monkey. I've had a genetic flashback.
We should never left the trees.
Oh yeah, this is basically.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Hey Arcadum, can you RP as I for a thingy he and Maelie do at the beginning of the session? I'm going to RP this as seriously as a car accident.
Oh, I love it.
I did. Look, I just did my job, all right. I want to be.
It was great. It
I was
You
great.
see the
crying.
little footnote? Also is Chadra.
Also, it's Chadra.
Oh
Dude,
my
this
god.
is my favorite meme, and I'm so glad it's
Deidre,
so
you
accurate.
can't breathe underwater. Me the whole time Challa is under the water. Oh, come on, load GIF.
Question while that's loading.
Yeah.
Is Challa's arm still mangled or was it like
Yeah.
He can heal from it, so
okay, cool.
it's not like Fernando's, which was blown the fuck off. Like,
I was imagining like the mangulation is like the gauntlet and his arm are merging out, like they're stuck together.
Yeah.
Kind of this like sort of flesh warped kind of thing.
What's gonna be cool is when he starts wolf handing, firing his bow. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, that's gonna be
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Yes.
Because there's this whole thing that this is something that I wrote because one of Tane's disciples was a bow user, and he holds a bow with the left hand and draws it with the right, and the right hand is the wolf, and the left hand is the right hand is the black wolf, and the left hand is the white wolf. Because the black wolf deals death, but the white hand guides who deserves it.
Oh,
That's the two of them working
Yeah.
in tandem. So it's
That's-
pretty good.
that's deep.
Some Challa fan art.
Ooh.
This,
Oh, I love
this is
this.
so simple, but I think it's so good. Like this is so
I
good.
Look at that
Yeah,
mustache.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it really conveys the struggle not to not breathe, but to try and not think. I
Mhm.
think
hmm
I get the word.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I love it.
This is a great one. Yeah, this is all right. I'll let this slide.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
My god.
Enter the avatars.
Oh, the Avatar story one's cool.
It is all right, said everything.
Man, we're gonna have to kill Challa now.
Oh
No,
no.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh. Hand on chest blushes.
I die and I'm back to used to. He's like, back so soon. Yeah.
He wakes up. I know kung fu.
Oh, dude, that one with the both of them is so cute.
I know.
I'm not crying. My eyes are just sweating. Oh man, this one's great.
Oh my god.
This is
Yeah.
so sick.
These are also.
You like your new
Yeah.
power, boy? Hope it was worth it.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my god.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Bro, 3D12 is insane.
Oh shit.
That's.
Oh wow.
Loves more. Ooh.
Oh, his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's all barbecued, dude.
Whoa.
That's so good.
Man, now this is like fan art from an old
Look how-
arc session. This is pretty good.
Look how
Yeah.
ripped Challa is.
He is
Yeah.
very,
dude.
very ripped.
It's fully
Very
jacked.
glistening.
Yeah.
Pretty jacked.
I'll be there, but I'm trying to get there, bro. This is. I'm gonna put these all up on my wall, dude. So,
Oh my god.
these are,
This
Fitness goals.
session was stacked.
yeah.
Wow. I always feel like we always leave on some sort of cliffhanger. Like
I know.
always.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man.
I know.
Alrighty. Well, that was a fantastic session.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
This topped yesterday. This
for
literally
sure.
topped yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
How do we always top every session? It like
Yeah.
it's impossible
I
that
don't
we
know.
do it.
Dos. I love playing that Astra theme too.
Yeah, it did.
I saw the Astra OST. I was just like, oh yeah, there we go. We know it's there.
Dude.
A real one.
Dude, I felt like it felt like a real Asura's Wrath moment. All the sci-fi and the
Love the game, by
Nirvana
the way.
together.
Yep,
you know,
yep.
it's the realest.
Also,
Yeah.
if you guys like what you saw here today,
Oh god.
consider following. If you really liked it, consider subscribing. And if you want to play in your own game, go to the Discord.
Oh my.
Yes.
Either
There's a
sign up
new
to play on
world.
the new world Corvanis.
Yeah, there's a new continent that's going to be starting up, in which I'll be opening up for all brand new games that people can play. All you got to do is sign up in the Corvanis character signups. As a warning, it is a paid-for game, so keep that in mind. Also, we'll still be doing sub goals for the stream to do like funny streams and like additional things and to improve the stream as we go along. Also, there is currently an art contest that is active. Which we will be stop taking submissions on the 25th of this month, and then we'll probably be revealing the winner at the end of this month. Right now, there is a current prize pool of 525 Smackerinos,
Indeed.
and yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick.
And by the way, what's the word that you said that they have to draw? It's a battle something.
The prompt is a battle
Yes.
that they have to draw. It's just a battle scene.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Battle.
How
And
about
if you
Challa battling his inner sense?
Oh God. Battle for life.
Seino gambling his inner battling his inner gambling addiction, dude.
Oh my god.
also, the prize pool is $525. If you want to play in Corvanis, that's a couple of months of play for you.
Wow.
Yes. Tossing around the same $5.
Yes.
But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support. See you guys next time.
See ya.
Thank the subs.
Bye.
Thank the subs. Quickly thank the subs.
yeah.
Oh, wow, Redmond.
Just up.
Oh, sorry. Rioth, thanks for the 10 months, man. And Wow Redmond, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you guys so much.
What a cool guy.
Ooh.
That puts
Thank
us
you,
at
Will.
869 subs.
69.
Nice.
Nice, bruh. No, wow,
Wow,
Okay.
Rioth with the...
All right.
Oh my.
All right,
Oh
Rioth.
my god.
Okay, Rioth.
Yo, I'm so glad we didn't sign out.
Yeah,
I'm so glad. I'm
coming at
so
me
glad.
with-
Yeah.
Coming at me with your bouncer money.
Dude.
Did you shake those? Did you shake those Aussie dollars out of the fucking drunk guy, bro?
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude.
The cover fee is a gift sub to Arcadum.
Dude, that would be
Yeah.
sick. Have like an event. Have an event at like a bar somewhere and just get all the, because there's like Rioth security. There's also what's his name? Oh god.
Radio?
Hangout. Hangout's also security and radio too. I haven't seen Hangout in a while. Or wait, is it Hangout? No, he's the Cuban guy. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Cuban guy.
Yeah, I hung out with him a lot, but he hasn't been around the Discord in a while. Fuck, I can't remember his name. It's gonna drive me crazy. Is Merciless. That's it. Yeah. There's like 4 people that are in security. We'll just go to a fucking bar and or something and just have like a great time. Have a little Arcadum con, a little Verum con maybe. And just have boys out in the front. It's like, are you sub to Arcadum? Who? turn around.
Let me frisk you.
Let me frisk you, bro. And then if they don't have dice, they're issued to them, and then they can enter. That'd be hilarious.
Are they violet dice?
Gotta
You
roll
know,
for
you
your
know what?
drink
You know what
choice.
really sucks? Those violet dice, that I sold a while ago, for my merch. I don't actually have any.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I was never able to get any. Because the set that I did have, I gave to Tiffany. So.
Oh.
Unfortunate. But
Well,
it'll be fine.
That's sweet. It's fine.
I'll
That-
just
that
make
way
more
they work.
dice. I'll make some Corvallis dice, which are covered in pain and
Oh
death.
hell
Oh
yeah!
I wonder what
Yeah,
color that is.
Did you get one of
Jane?
the hoodies? The hoodies were sweet, dude. got
I
mine.
did have
Man, I
one of the hoodies.
wish I
Yeah.
had a.
That's lit.
Yeah, somebody stole it though.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
Yeah, so I don't have.
Dude,
one
I just
hoodie.
like to imagine a homeless dude on the street with a fucking arcade, He doesn't even know all the sick ass graphics of it, dude. He's just hanging on the street. People look at him, he's just
Don't
like,
worry
what the
about it.
fuck?
I'll make more stuff, not a problem. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for
For
watching,
sure.
guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the subs. Very much. I'm very
Cool
grateful
people.
for that. At this point, that's just gratuitous support, and I'm very thankful for it. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys
Thank
next
you,
time.
guys.
I'm gonna dab. He dabbed.
oh, he's dabbing.
Oh my god, he's